Hi, my name's Octavia. I go to the LDS Business College and I love to cook. So I'm going to show you one of the things I've been working with and a really good recipe that's cheap and healthy and that's really fun. So I don't really have a particular name for it, but I guess you can call it Octavia's Potato Specialty. It's kind of a mixture of peppers and just seasonings and chicken, and you put it in the oven. But everything's pretty well cooked already, so you only need to put it in the oven for about 10 minutes. And then you take it out and it's ready to eat. So here is the seasonings and all the stuff that I'm going to be using. We've got your green pepper, your red peppers, your cilantro, your garlic, a little bit of jalapeno, your potato, your onions, and I love to use seasoning. So I have Mrs. Dash, the tomato, basil, and garlic, and the onion and herb. And then you can add some pepper. But I've also got some cheeses. This is stuff to put together. It's super fun, healthy, and it tastes so good. And then I have this salsa that I bought. You can get salsa anywhere. And then the chicken. So I'm kind of getting started with the ingredients. All right, so I will actually start with putting the seasoning in. I put some oil in it so I can just mix the chicken with the oil. So I'm going to put some canola oil into my bowl. And then sprinkle some Mrs. Dash. And the flavors in here. Super yummy. Go ahead and experiment. That's the best part of cooking. It's fun. It tastes so good, and it's just, you feel talented. Okay, so we have this. I like to put the onion and the garlic in here because it makes the chicken taste really, really nice. But this is about how much garlic I use, and I try to make it into very small pieces. I know there's a specific tool that you can use to make the garlic small. I don't have that specific tool because I can just cut my garlic into really small pieces. So I'm just gonna cut my garlic and then the onion. You can have whatever preference you want of however much onion, because some people like a lot and some people don't like very much. Here's my seasoning for the chicken. I'm gonna put some more, I'm gonna cut some cilantro. Cilantro is a little difficult to cut. So you just kind of wrap it together and cut it. This brings amazing flavor. Cilantro is great for anything. Noodles, chilies, soups, anything. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of jalapeno in there as well. The salsa that I have is a little spicy already, so I put very little jalapeno in there. But all these, I swear, all of these seasonings just make it fantastic. So then after putting all of the seasoning in there for the chicken, I just add a little bit more oil so the chicken can get all the ingredients. So I use a spatula just to mix it around. So there you go. So it's nice and mixed and yummy. It smells super good and fresh. I love fresh foods. Okay, so let me get my chicken really quick. So you can use chicken breast, tenderloins, whatever you want, whichever's best for you. I always wash my chicken because I'm very OCD about cooking. So wash your chicken, you can kind of peel off the fat wherever you see it. Okay. So, and after you are cutting meat on the cutting board, wash the cutting board so you can prevent cross-contamination. So I'm just cutting the chickens in small pieces, about looking like little tenderloins, I guess is what you could say. So, and then I'm going to fry the chicken on the pan. This takes about maybe 10 minutes. So just, you can cook it on a higher level temperature, but it's best to do it on low to have perfect, really just yummy chicken. And you want the seasonings to be able to taste it. You want to taste the seasonings. So, all right. So here is that. I'm going to just put that on the side here. Okay. So here's mine. Here's the chicken. This is how it looks. So then I take the chicken, and then I put it in here. So I put it into the seasoning. So this is what it'll kind of look like at first. You'll see it looks nice and ready to cook. So I'm gonna put it right on my pan here. And like, guys, you might think that, oh, this is so difficult, this looks so hard, but it's so easy. I'm chopping and I'm frying, and then I'm gonna put it in the oven just to cook all the seasonings together. So it's so easy. Cooking is so fun. You feel like a chef, and you're just like, life is so much fun. If you really want to impress someone, or like a hot guy or something, I'm serious, cook this. Super, super good. And it's, when you're done eating this meal, you feel nice and full, but not like a stuffed, unhealthy full. You feel really good. You feel like you can conquer the world. You don't feel like you have to take a nap. So this is a perfect dinner to eat and then do your homework and not feel tired. So. All right, so now I have the potatoes that I'm gonna add to the, I guess you can call it an oven dinner. Cutting the potatoes, I originally put the potatoes on the foil and cooked it, but it took 2 hours, and I don't think we have time for that, right? So we're going to, I found a quicker way. So I'm gonna cut the potatoes and actually boil them. That takes about like 5 to 10 minutes, and if you do it on high, it takes maybe 5 minutes. Boils them very quickly. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the potatoes into the boiling water. Put that in there. So now I'm going to cut my peppers and some more onions. You only need about this much of the pepper. Don't need very much. That's actually a lot, so. Now I'm just gonna cut the peppers, the green pepper, into long pieces like this. And sometimes, you know, I'll eat some and say this is yummy and, you know, experiment and turn on my Michael Bublé music and have just fun. You know, with cooking is fun. Now that I have my green pepper, I'm gonna place this over here. And since this is on low, it's gonna cook very slow, so you can be doing other things, but you're gonna flip it around, the chicken over, and see how that looks. It's looking super good, and you just look like a pro. It's super easy. So now I'm gonna cut my red pepper, cilantro, and a little bit more jalapeno, and some onions. I love everything. And the thing I love about this is when you cut all the seasonings and the vegetables that you want in your, I guess you can call it a tinfoil dinner, it looks super cool. After you're done, you take it out of the oven, you put it on a plate, it's like a masterpiece. So, be careful when you're cutting. I'm not really cutting in the correct way, in the correct form. I didn't go to chef school. Here's my onions, and I'm gonna cut some red pepper. Red pepper's delicious. Everything's delicious. It's all super good. Got those. I'm not gonna add garlic this time. I'm just gonna do this. Oh, okay. And we want our cilantro. So I love. See, you can tell I'm using a lot because I love seasonings. It tastes super good. So you're gonna check your potatoes and see how they're. I need a little bit more time, but I'm gonna put them in the oven anyways. I'm gonna give them about 2 more minutes. I put salsa into the mix because it tastes super good. So I have salsa, I'm gonna put the rest of it in here. And sometimes I'll mix it. I'll take a little bit of the salsa and just put it on the chicken, just to add more seasoning. It makes it look good, it tastes super good, and you've already got a ton of seasoning and vegetables and garlic already on the chicken. And while you're waiting for things to cook, you can come over and wash your dishes, so when everything's done, you can put it on a plate and eat and not have to worry about washing your dishes. It's all a process, so you just kind of have to take it slow and think of what you're doing and what needs to be done next, and you can save a lot of time. Here's my foil. I'm gonna wait for the chicken to be done, but after that, I put my seasonings. So I'll put some, you can put it on top, you can put it however you want to do it. Whatever works for you. So I'm gonna put like some salsa on the foil. Okay. And then I'm gonna add like my onions on the foil, cilantro, green peppers. I cut a lot of green peppers. You can make them smaller as well. Red peppers. So that's gonna be on the bottom. Red peppers. So that's gonna be on the bottom. And then I'm gonna have my potatoes. You're going to drain your potatoes. Hope you guys are doing well, studying hard, having a fun summer. All right, so I'm going to drain the potatoes. Then I'm going to put my potatoes here on the foil. I'm just going to do a little bit at a time because I ran out of foil. So there are my potatoes in the foil. And then I'm going to take the chicken and I'm going to put it on the foil. And try to pick up the seasonings. Put it on the foil here. Looks really good. It is really good. If you ever want to come over to my house, I'll cook your food. I'm serious. I love to cook. Don't mind. You'll get a spiritual thought too while you're at it. Okay, so here's this. And then I put more seasonings and vegetables on top. So cilantro, red peppers, green peppers. If you want to put more garlic in there, do as you please, whatever you love, whatever you like. So then I'm gonna put some more salsa. Salsa, yummy, yummy. Around here. Oops. And then you can add the last potatoes. Use more foil. But so far it looks really good. You're probably like, Octavea, let me come to your house and get some food. So then I like to top it off with more seasonings, like just a little bit. Kind of a lot of it, but it's yummy. Looks good. I love Mrs. Dash because it tastes good and it makes the food look really nice. Pretty professional. Pepper's always yummy. Then I top it off with cheese. You can use anything. This is a lot of stuff that I use, but it just tastes so good. So I've got my Italian 5 cheese on here. So we can use the rest of that. And then I've got my finely shredded pizza blend cheese. This is great value, super cheap, like $2.30 something I think. I don't get expensive cheeses unless I'm feeling pretty awesome and unless I have some extra money, but really I just like to save my money, and you can cook really cheap and it can taste fabulous. It tastes like Olive Garden. And then I'm just gonna take it and I'm gonna close it up. I need a little bit more foil. But you're just gonna close it up and close it together. It doesn't leak or anything. It's really good. Works very well. So yeah, this is kind of what it looks like, and then I'm gonna put it in the oven. Just to simmer and cook and have all the seasonings come together. So I'm just gonna take this, put it in the oven. You can put it on the middle, but I put it on the top and just stick it right in there and then wait for about 10 minutes and then it's done. So it's super good, super healthy. Drink some water, have some fruit with it, and then you're ready to take on your homework or that test or whatever else that you need to do. And so that's pretty much one of my cooking segments today. So thank you so much for watching, and enjoy your day.